Hold on. Wait. Well, we're about to have the matchup between Joycelyn Liburd Primary and the Ivor Walters Primary School. Two captains are here. Liburd is about to toss.
Heads.
Heads is the call. Tails it is. It means that you have won the toss. What are you planning to do?
I'm planning to bat first.
Is there any reason why you want to bat first?
Pitch like a good pitch to bat.
Okay, Joycelyn Liburd hasn't been doing too well so far. What are the plans for today? Plan to do a lot better?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Ivor Walters, had you won the toss, what would you have done?
I would have bat first too.
Bat first too.
Yeah.
Now you have to bowl. You think you have a chance to bowl them out for a small score?
Yeah.
Now some people call this the bottom of the table clash. They say these are the two weaker teams. What do you think about that? You think you're the two weaker teams? Or the, no,
Just mistaking it.
just mistaken. All right. Well, we're looking forward to a good game. All the best, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the game is about to start. It's Ivor Walters coming up against Joycelyn Liburd Primary, and the Joycelyn Liburd Primary batting first, having won the toss. It's a bit of a clash of the, well, a bottom of the table clash, really, and so it should be a pretty interesting game. First over. Here he goes, Bowes, and that's swung away. Down the hill he goes. The man is racing across. Can he pull it in? He does. That's good bit of feeling there. But a poor return. He didn't try to get it up to the keeper. He just hit it, throw it into the ground, and it bounced up towards the keeper. They could have tried for a second, but that was a good shot. Good bit of fielding as well, so good start. Action looks just a little suspect, I would say. Well, let's see if he can get that a little straighter. Here he goes, Bowles. He's punching it into the offside. Backward of point. The man is racing in off the boundary. Feels it well. Hesitates in the return, but finally gets it in. It's another single. So one more to the total. Joycelyn Liburd Primary. Starting off on a positive note. So here he goes. Moves in once more to bowl. Bowles, he's coming forward, pushes it into the offside. The bowler rushes across and stops it. So, Liburd back in strike. He's the captain of this Joycelyn Liburd Primary School team. Here he goes, Bowles. He's swinging bowled. Oh, he had a heave. His head was in the air. The off stump leans back like a masquerade doing the limbo. And he's bowled neck and crop. Timber here at the ETW. Liburd, the captain, goes, lifting his head, going for the big heave, missing it comprehensively and bowled. Well, one wicket gone for Joycelyn Liburd Primary. 2 for 1 the score as he bowls. He's smashing at that. He goes straight to the keeper who doesn't hold it well, but recovers quickly. They can't score. So here he goes once more. Moving in now to bowl to the number 3 batsman. He's coming forward. There's a loud appeal, but I think there was a little bat into pad. And so that effectively ends over number 1. The score, based on my reckoning here, is 2 for the loss of 1. Joycelyn Liburd batting first. So this is going to be Cornelius to bowl the second over. Moves in now to bowl. He's slamming this one down towards mid-on. Fielder misfields badly, taking his eyes off the ball. And also misfielded by the man coming around from long off. And they should be looking for another one here. The bowler didn't hold on to it either. So 3 for the loss of 1. Joycelyn Liburd Primary. So it's going to be Cornelius once more. And here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's slamming at that. Misses the shot. The keeper doesn't hold it, but didn't go past him either. So they can't score. So Cornelius it is. Coming in from the Bath Hotel end. Here goes Cornelius. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting it in the air. Cornelius is coming across. Oh, he doesn't do well. He was reaching for it. But maybe instead of coming forward initially, he should have been going back and to his right. He was rushing forward and then he had to reach over his head. That's a wide, or maybe he touched the pad. It came down to the man at long leg who feels it and gets it in to the keeper. So Cornelius it is from the bat hotel end, moves in now to bowl. He's sitting that one that's close. He's gone. He has sent him on his way, hit him on the back foot, and once it hit him on that back foot, I suspected it would have been a lot of trouble for him because it looked pretty adjacent from here. And so he marches back, and that's another wicket for Joycelyn Liburd Primary. New man at the crease. And one of the things I've observed, a lot of these guys don't even take a guard. Well, he looks as if he means business, swinging viciously at the first delivery. So, was trying to tug it from outside the off stump. Here goes Cornelius, moves in now to bowl. Again, that's a tug, trying to tug it from outside the off stump. White signal by the umpire. So it looks as if he has no intention of playing straight. That should have been pushed to the offside, really. If you're going to attempt a shot, and it was still pretty wide, he just could have left it. So here goes Cornelius, moves in now to bowl. He's swinging at that. There's an appeal. Cornelius not showing any interest really in the appeal. And he was struck on the foot, seems to be in some pain. And that would effectively end the over. So it's a new bowler into the attack. And he'll be bowling now. Lama, I think that's the name I'm hearing. Moves in now to bowl. He at least is bringing over his hand. And that one is wide. And once they're getting that arm right over, I think there's promise. You can work with them. Here goes now. Definitely a little tweak on it as well. Keeper doesn't do well, down on all fours, and it still goes past him. Let's see what the umpire will signal. I believe, well, there's no signal. I don't think he touched it. I've been seeing this quite often. And buys, I believe, being attributed to the batsman once there's no signal. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Again. Nice little delivery, punched into the offside. The fielder has to go a long way to his left. And a single. So he has a nice little action and seems as if he has a little bit of a wrist turn into it, almost as if he's bowling a leg break. That's it. Quietly forward he comes. That's a good delivery. And nice ball, that. Nice delivery. Pushed into the offside tentatively. So here he goes once more. Definitely someone you could work with. As the ball was too short that time, but poor shot selection. He was trying to tug it from way outside the off stump. Got an edge onto it, went past the keeper, and they got one more. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. That's a good delivery once more. He punches it. Thinking about the single, but fielder is too close. That was a good delivery. Useful delivery, that. Almost as if he's bowling leg breaks. A little tweak of the wrist, a little tweak of the fingers at the last moment. He has a good grip on it too. Making sure somebody has been working with him. You could see that, making sure he has a proper grip on the ball. Drags it down this time. Too short. Can the fielder pull it in? Moves across to his left. And thought about throwing it in. Coach Harvey says hold it, so he holds on to it. That ends the over. So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Swung away. That's going to run pretty close to the boundary. The fielder is coming across. Can he pull it in? He stops it well. And only a single. So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging that one into mid-wicket. The man is deep. He comes across. Somebody's asking for two, but the batsmen are just getting home. So they settle very early for one. So that's another aspect of the cricket that needs a lot of work. This running between the creases. We have seen too many teams, when they get one, they settle, they're anchored, not looking for the second. Here goes, he's swinging at that really early. The ball was a lot slower and he just swung. By the time the shot was completed, the ball wasn't there as yet, went through to the keeper. So, moves in once more to bowl. Swings into that, hits it down to but pass mid off. Long off is coming in. And the single is on, so one more to the total. So it was a man at extra cover shadowing it. Man at long off cleaned up. He's turning it into the onside. The fielder is deep on the square leg boundary and they collect one very easily. Again, slow off the mark. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl, loops it up, he's swinging it from outside the half stump. Is there a misfield? No. And they have settled again, very early for one. So one more to the total, ends the over. Well, the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School has just sent out a message, being relayed now by the other batsman who got the message. And let's see if that changes anything in the running between the creases or the actual trying to push on with the scoring. Let's see what happens. Well, it's one of the twins from the Ivor team. Both of them have bowled so far. That's a good delivery. Swung into the onside. And he's racing across his Cornelius. I say that loosely, racing Cornelius. Picks it up. They get a single. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's tugging this one into the onside. Cornelius is coming across. And the batsman again in park. And no, this could be trouble here. This could be trouble here. He's going to be run out. He's going to be run out. Let's see what Liburd says. Liburd says yes. Looks as if he was going to say no initially, Liburd. And then after a long hesitation, it's as if he went downtown and spoke to the judge and came back and then said, "You're on your way, youngster." So the Joycelyn Liburd team is off to a rocky start. And unless Ivor Walters has a similar start, this game looks very one-sided for the moment. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Full toss down the leg side, wide, and they should have been looking for the extra run there. Again, the batsman not very keen on crossing to the other crease. And that's one of the aspects of the game that has been very lacking in this primary school competition so far. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Down the leg side, that's a wide. Hakeem Harvey is insisting that he came off the pad, but not from here. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Shorter. He's tugging it into the onside. Cornelius is across. Doesn't pick it up there. He falls down in the pitch, but he gets back. So here he goes once more. Moving in now to bowl. Down the leg side. That's another wide. So the extras, they all add up, and that's another aspect of this primary school cricket competition. There have been a lot of extras given away. Balls, he's having a swing at that, comes off the edge and goes down towards third man. Long leg comes across and picks it up, but one more to the total. Again, Pemberton verifying that there is one more delivery remaining in the over. Ball actually running back to his mark. So, feel that mid-on is relaxed. He's actually stooping. He hasn't moved yet. The ball is being bowled. The ball was bowled and he hasn't moved as yet. And good effort there. But this fielder hasn't moved an inch. Well, he moves now that the over is over. Well. Not the way to play cricket. So, here goes Morton now to bowl. He's hitting it in the air. Somebody's coming across. Jlps it. And the fielder was waiting for what I don't know. He would have missed the catch. And he was just there waiting. Maybe they were criticizing him, but he was just standing there and they went for the run. So even though he would have dropped the catch, all he had to do, pick up the ball, get it in quickly. He didn't. They went around. They went away for a single. Well, poor cricket all around. As here he goes, moves in now to bowl. He's swinging into that mid-wicket. Cornelius races across. They should have gone for a single there as well. Both batsmen seem to be anchored. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl and he's swinging into that. Gets some bat onto it. Goes backward up square. Fielder is rushing off the long leg boundary. Comes in and they get a single. One more to the total. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting that one in the air towards long on. Who rushes in, stops it, picks it up nicely, gets a return in. One more to the total. So the batsman trying to show some intent here. Loops it up. He's swinging too early. Missed it. True to the keeper. Well, here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's waiting on that one and then waited so long that by the time he played the shot, it was too late. So here he goes. Moving in now to bowl. The stumps move. The keeper doesn't do well. And long leg comes into the frame and gets a return in. And that's a bye, and that effectively ends the over. Well, Cornelius has been shifted to the pavilion end. He'll be bowling his final over. Over number 2 for him. The field being adjusted by Coach Harvey. Here's Cornelius. Bowls. That's wide of the mark. Goes to the keeper. And the fielder at long leg comes across. And they get 2 wides effectively. So it's going to be Cornelius. Moves in now to bowl. He's driving. That's down the ground. That's a lovely shot. The fielder does well. That's a superb effort there by the mid-on fielder. Racing across, getting behind it in the approved fashion, getting the return in quickly. One more to the total. Here's Cornelius moving in now to bowl. He's hitting it in the air. And he reached up and dropped it. And he backed up in the offside. So, one more to the total. He was reaching, grabbing, probably took it on the fingertips and then floated. Cornelius once more bowls. He's driving at that and somehow missed the off stump. And they're through for a bye. Well, I think his umpire, by that non-signal, is indicating that there was bat on it. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. That's so wide, the keeper stops it. Cornelius moves in now to bowl. He's bowled him! Oh, he just left all 3 stumps exposed, had a wild swing, and Cornelius has picked out the middle stump. So it's going to be Cornelius, and he'll be bowling from this day. Johnny Howell Players Pavilion end. It's Cornelius moving now to bowl. On stump, bowled! On stump, bowled! And he was swinging right across the line. Cornelius is on a hat trick. Enough that ends the over. So we understand that there are 3 overs remaining. Joycelyn Liburd primary. I'm not sure if there are 25ers yet. So they are way behind the 8 ball here. But then again, runs on the board. Always runs on the board. So here he goes. Kimani it is. Bose he's driving at that. Beaten. Flew to the keeper. Here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging that one nicely into the mid-wicket area. The man comes across and stops it nicely. Gets a return in quickly too. Here he goes. Bowls. He's beaten. Careless looking, lazy looking switch at that. Bowls. He's hitting that one into the ground. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Oh, they turn back. A comedy of errors as they turn back. Should have continued running. And my goodness, what a mix-up. Another wicket. Joycelyn Liburd primary certainly not doing well here at ETW. So both batsmen were stranded mid-pitch because when the batsman was going through, he turned back. And so the confused other batsman realized he wasn't going anywhere. They just stood there and the run out was completed. So we have a left-hander in strike now. So left-hander in strike. Balls, he's swinging that one. The fielder comes in and stops it well. Looks as if it had gone past him, and then he just made a quick movement with the right hand, stopped it nicely. Here he goes, he's swinging into the onside. This time they're home safely. Yeah, bowler bowls. He's turning this one nice into the onside. They should get at least one here. Fielded in the approved fashion. One more to the total. So, tall, lanky bowler moves in now. Full toss. He misses the shot as he swings at it. So, Joycelyn Liburd primary has struggled throughout this innings so far. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting it back to the bowler. Caught and bowled. Hitting it straight back to the bowler, and he took it well. Well, guess what? The big man, the Kyron Pollard look-alike, Donovan goes to the crease. Well, here goes. Donovan in strike. Kyron Pollard look-alike. He bowls. He's having a switch at that. I don't know what it came off, but it was just a switch by the big man. And it went through to the keeper. So apparently he came off the pad. So Donovan, his feet are planted. So I guess he's only going to swing. Here he goes. If he swings, it should end up in best by yard. He's having a switch at that. Just making a movement of the feet. Not quite getting to the ball. It goes straight to the keeper. So it's obvious that Donovan hasn't done a lot of this. And is playing a lot of shots when the ball is not there. So Donovan settles. This Kyron Pollard look-alike settles over his bat now as he moves in now to bowl to Pollard. He's sitting that one. Well, there's a bit of padding to that. And the bowler is appealing. The umpire says not out. And that ends the over. Here goes Bowles. He's hitting this one into the onside. Oh, Donovan falls over, but he gets back. And they threw it away. Can they run? Well, my goodness, it's a comedy of errors. The keeper doesn't stop it. Donovan is brushing off his pants. Well, it's a comedy of errors here at the E to W. Donovan fell down, and when a giant falls, the earth shakes, and so he took a long time to get up. And the ball was being thrown all over the place by the Ivor fielders. Here goes, he's having a slam at that and misses the shot completely. Well, exciting times between these two teams here. What has been coded as a kind of bottom of the table clash. Here goes Bowles. He's hitting this one into the onside. Bowler and the fielder converge. And the bowler gets there first. So, not a lot of runs being scored. The bowler rushing through. Stopped by the umpires. He moves in once more to bowl. Loops it. He's slamming it into the offside. The bowler comes across. He can't score. More effort into that shot than timing. Here goes Bowles. He's slamming into that. The big man comes across Cornelius. There's Donovan out of the blocks now. Shoots home. Well, single is on. So Donovan will take strike now. He's playing a lot of shots when the ball isn't being bowled. So he's been asked to hit the ball by Coach Lemuel Pemberton. Here goes. Can Pollard get one on? And he's swinging into the onside. They're running. Donovan is off the mark. Well, Donovan shoots home. He's home. So they got a single. Donovan swung it into the onside. And so one more to the total. Somehow this match seems to be at its climaxing stage here with Donovan at the crease. Well, is that the end of the innings? It's a bit disappointing. Should have had at least 2 more overs with Donovan at the crease. But that's the way the first half of this game concludes, with Donovan not out, coming out bat in hand. And that's the long and the short of it, really. Well, the Joycelyn Liburd primary team has gone on the field. Well, the Joycelyn Liburd primary school got to 38. So the target is 39. So 39, and Liburd will be bowling. And little man for Ivor Walters starting the innings. Here goes. Bowls the first ball. He's turning it into the onside. There's a man deep at square leg. He races in, picks it up, and they're on their way. So right away, just turning it into the onside. Nice wristy looking shot and off and running. Just 39 runs to get, so 38 more to get. Liburd moves in now to bowl. He's turning it again into the onside. They're off and running. And the difference between the running between the creases here could really dictate who wins this game. Ivor look a lot busier. So 2 for no loss. Here goes once more. Balls, that's driven. The bowler doesn't stop it. Bubbles, they've been asked to run. This could be interesting. And fielder telling his teammate that's not the way to field. Well, ball shorter. That's gone past the keeper. Can the man at third man pull it in? Does a little bit of football, still struggling to control. And that's a wide. So the runs adding up here in this first over. So Joycelyn Liburd already under pressure and putting pressure on themselves, more pressure on themselves. Here goes Liburd, the captain, bowls full toss, and the batsman ducks out of the way. And it would be signaled a free hit. It would have to be considered a beam at his height. At his height. Signaled a free hit now. So he has a chance to get a free hit. Somebody says smash it way as he moves in now to bowl. He's swinging at that. He's bowled, but it's a free hit delivery. It's a free hit delivery. He was clean bowled. So Kimani's the batsman. Liburd moves in now to bowl. He's struck on that pad. He shouts his appeal. The umpire is unimpressed. And that's not out. So here goes once more. Liburd moves in now to bowl. He's off the edge, down towards third man. They're off and running. And that's a single, easily acquired in the end. And that's the end of over number 1. A busy over there for Ivor Walters. They're off to a pretty good start. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl, the new bowler. Bowls, he's having a flash at that Kimani. Signaled wide by the umpire. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. He's hitting it back to the bowler. Well taken. That was a good catch. Hit it hard. And hit it straight back to the bowler. Well, not quite straight back to him. He had to move to his right, and he pulled it in with both hands. It was a good catch. And so little Kimani comes back, hitting it powerfully, but not keeping it down. And so he's gone. So it's going to be Cornelius. And the new batsman settles over his bat, so could still be a pretty interesting contest between these two teams as he moves in now to bowl. Cornelius gets a wide delivery, doesn't even look at it, signaled by Liburd. Here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to Cornelius, goes wide of the option. Cornelius tugs it into the onside. The fielder long on comes across and settles for 1, the batsman. So 1 more to the total, dragging it down on that occasion, tugged into the onside. So he goes once more, kind of slinging action as he goes. That's a better delivery. Strokes it into the offside. The fielder is close, and that's a good bit of field setting there by the captain, staying tight. And they can't score. Once they can't score, pressure will build. They'll have to do something else. So here he goes now to bowl. He's pushing it defensively, back up the strip on the offside. Can't score. And again, the field staying a bit tight. And pressure now being applied on the batsman. How does he deal with this next delivery? He bowls the wide. He doesn't even look back. Wide signals by Liburd. Coach Harvey saying you should have played at that. Here goes once more. Bowls. He's pushing it back up the strip to the bowler. So he apparently has practiced a lot in defense. He's not really too much on the aggressive side, this batsman. Here he goes once more. Bowls outside the off stump. This time he pushes it hard and finds the gap. The long off fielder was very slow off the mark. and has actually allowed it to go into the boundary for four. That was sloppy. He was all the way out at long off. I agree he was wide, but he had ages to get across. And instead of getting across, he was running alongside the ball and allowing it to go into the ropes. And that was an awful bit of feeling or non-feeling by the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School. But a good shot, good four for Ivor Walters. Well, it's going to be Cornelius in strike. Not a bad start. He tugs it. Oh, he's gone past him like a bullet. Oh, that whistled past him. The fielder was going down trying to stop, but that one just whistled past him into the square leg boundary for four. Cornelius hit that hard. So I would say that the Ivor Walters team, they have a nose in front right now. Definitely they're in front in this game. Right away, the fielder has been taken off the deep square leg boundary, replaced, and that's a wide. So they all add up. Cornelius not even looking at that. He knows it's a wide. He's not going to play at it. So here he goes once more. He's swinging at that. It's Cornelius. Misses the shot. Wide signal by the umpire. So here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Better delivery. And he's sweeping at it. It's Cornelius. True to the keeper. I think off the body. No signal from the umpire. Bowler decides to go over the wicket. So here he goes, moves in. Oh, that's a no ball, I believe. Either a no ball or at least it would be signaled wide. Well, fortunately, signaled wide by the umpire. I thought it was a no ball initially for height. And so the bowler giving away a lot of extras here as he moves in once more to bowl. Better delivery. Cornelius is swinging at that. He's appealing, but the Cornelius is way outside his leg stump. So here he goes once more. Moves in out to bowl to Cornelius. Cornelius hits this one down towards mid-on. Misfielded badly. And it crashes into the long on boundary for four. Well. So another four to Cornelius. I could tell you this. When it hits it, it stays hit. He's a powerfully built youngster and he hits it hard. And that one traveled. Fielder did an awful bit of work. Here goes now, bold. Claxon is, and that's Cornelius. Well fielded on this occasion. And they're through for the single. So one more to the total. Again, he hit it hard. This time up to long off. One more to the total, and that ends the over. Certainly, Ivor Walters more than a nose ahead now. I think they're about shoulders, up to shoulders ahead now. Well, it's going to be, I believe the name is Ryan, and he'll be bowling now to Cornelius. Here he goes, bowls outside the optum. Cornelius has a swing at it, misses. White signal by the umpire. That looks like a tight call by Liburd, but he's out there. He sees the marks. He signaled wide. Here's Ryan once more. Slingy action, loops it. And he just drags it into the onside. Cornelius, deep mid wicket, fields it. Gets it up, and a single. Yeah, just Louis, so he told me. Yeah, he was at the party. Well, I'll be there hopefully to record it, man, about collaborate. They could get it on YouTube later on. Oh, if they could be able to set it up, but I'll be there. I don't know if they'll be able to do the streaming, but I'll be there. I don't know about the streaming, but I'll be recording the game. Yeah. Okay then. Alright, cool. Okay. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl and swings into that Cornelius. He wants to finish this game in a hurry. Another switch by Cornelius. Really seems as if he wants to finish this game in a hurry. That ends another over. I think they're well on their way to victory here, Ivor Walters Primary. Well, the Joycelyn Liburd Primary team would have not bowled too well up to this point and beaten true to the keeper. Bowls, and he's bowled! One that kept low, and he played right around it, picked out his off stump. He's gone, bowled. So the second wicket, 5 Walters falls. Can we still have some intrigue in this game? We'll have to wait and see. Well, let's see if Ivor Walters can continue driving outside the off stump through to the keeper. So here he goes once more, moves in now to bowl. He's pushing that one, kept low, and he kept low with it. Played it straight back up straight up to the bowler. Here he goes once more, bowls. He's stroking it again. The bowler didn't move. And the bowler should have been going after that, really. I guess as these guys grow and develop, they will understand the game a lot better. Oh, he's squeezing it into the onside. They should have been looking for a run. Oh, my goodness. They should have had a long single there. Hesitation. Coach Harvey's bemused. He says, I just gave you water. I can't even run a single. Well, Cornelius probably wants to strike. Cornelius. Well, apparently they have made the runs. Ivor Walters have won this one easily. Joycelyn Liburd Primary gave away a lot of extras, I could tell you that. And so they made it very easy. And Cornelius hit a couple of boundaries. And so Ivor Walters, they would have won their first game. And celebration, I am Joycelyn Liburd Primary not very happy. Not very amused at all. So that's where we're going to leave you from the E2 Willett Park. Well, I think they'll have a presentation to the man of the match, so we'll await that. But I could tell you that the Ivor Walters, Joycelyn Liburd Primary School batted first. They only got to 39. Ivor Walters would have overhauled that for just a loss of 2 wickets.
All right. Congratulations, Ajari Cornelius. You're today's man of the match. A good knock, good bowling as well.
Congratulations. You want to take a picture by yourself? You want to take a picture by yourself?
Okay, come. Jerry Cornelius is today's man of the match. Tell us a little bit about who taught you to play this game. I know it can't be your dad because he's an electrician. Never saw him hold a bat. Who taught you to play this game?
My coach Hakeem Harvey.
So your dad didn't have anything to do with this?
No.
Not at all.
Mm.
Okay, but a couple of these belong to your dad though.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. How do you feel about your team going forward? Do you think you still have a chance?
Yeah.
Still have a chance.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So when people say that Ivor Walters is at the bottom of the table, they don't know what they're saying.
Mm.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
All right. All the best in your future games.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Great.
Good job. Good job.